Tonight, leaders are demanding change following a new report revealing that the government ignored radioactive waste in our region for decades. Thanks for joining us. I'm Mike Bush.
And I'm Ann Allred. We have team coverage on the in-depth report. And we start off with Justina Cornell. She heard from politicians and community activists today about their concerns and plans.
Exposed to radioactive waste and the truth. State and federal leaders side by side with community members facing the facts.
The federal government knew this 1949 and never even told anybody in the public for almost 50 years later.
This is after reading a report released by the Missouri Independent, the AP, and Muck Rock. It showed government officials and companies involved with building the atomic bomb in St. Louis knew about the contamination from the radioactive waste.
Now, this news conference was strategic in its placing. The background was one of the sites impacted. The mound was a nuclear dump site in Walden Spring.
From Walden Spring in St. Charles to downtown St. Louis, where radioactive materials were moved from the Mellenkraut Chemical Works to Westlake Landfill and Coldwater Creek in North St. Louis County, the exposure widened, leaving deep wounds. Environmental activist Kristen Camuso lived near Coldwater Creek and now lives with the burden.
In 2012, in the 11-month period, I had a total hysterectomy due to masses on my ovaries. I had an adrenal gland removed due to a tumor. I've had thyroid cancer.
These documents show there were known risks by the end of the 1940s. It also revealed federal government agencies and companies were aware of the health risk and the spread in the area. However, the report said officials downplayed it and wrote it off as slight, low-level, or minimal risk. It wasn't until decades later when cleanup measures took place.
So I will introduce legislation. If you lived in these areas where we know there is contaminated waste potentially there, and you developed any of these diseases or conditions or illnesses, then you should be compensated by the federal government.
Besides more support, leaders and activists are asking for communities to join forces.
Everybody at home listening, join us.
Justina Cornell, 5 on your side.
We have yet to hear back from the Department of Energy and the company Mallinckrodt. Attorney General Andrew Bailey's office sent us a statement saying they've assigned an attorney to investigate in May, and they'll do everything in their power to hold the federal government accountable.
During